When Marco Polo returned to Venice after his journey to the east, he brought back not only spices and maps, but also Oriental narratives that captured the imagination of Europe. These narratives stimulate narrative texts about the public's understanding of the faraway places. In the 18th and 19th centuries, journalism was closer to a form of delayed writing. It organized individual experiences into shareable cultural texts through letters, battlefield memoirs, and solo stories. These reports lead readers into the life world of others through descriptions of characters, backgrounds, and emotions. At that time, news as a narrator organized the scattered facts into a causal chain through linear narrative, giving the world order and meaning. It's like the communication model proposed by Laswell. The digital age has disintegrated traditional news narratives. Emerging media such as short videos compress news into fragmented information points. Emotions are intensified, and the context is omitted, so that we only know what happened but find it difficult to understand what it means. Byung-Chul Han said that events have become performances, and news has become flat and decausal, which has compressed the narrative space and understanding process. We have lost the ability to slow down, and it is difficult to connect deeply with events. The dismantling of narratives is not a neutral degeneration, just as texts have become a key tool for platforms to reshape cognition through algorithms. During the 2020 US election, the disputed text in Trump's tweets should have indicated that the information was questionable, but they became marks for algorithm screening. Supporters deepen their prejudices because of text, opponents use text to intensify their criticism, and platforms use text to preset the audience's emotional points. News has become a perception guide with text, determining the direction of attention and the framework of interpretation. Han calls this phenomenon of flight news systematic violence. Its deeper manipulation lies in the fact that it does not prevent thinking, but deprives people of the language and space to think. Kim pointed out that the technical characteristics of the platform affect the public's political participation. In the case of Trump, text implicitly discipline cognition in the name of prompts. You think you are making a choice, but in fact, you fall into a precise choreography. In today's so-called post-narrative era, news narratives are transforming from a meaning-generating mechanism into a communication tool manipulated by the state, capital, religion, and algorithms. It is no longer a simple report of facts used to explain the world, but has become a means of those empowered to achieve their manipulation and missionary goals. This leads to a covert colonization of the audience's cognition, where people are trained to perceive the world according to the power settings. In a philosophical sense, this marks the end of the cognitive sovereignty. Under narrative cognization, algorithm and power have become the new narrative masters, controlling news rules and the meaning construction. The narrative itself has not disappeared, but our ability to understand the narrative independently has been gradually deprived. And this is the deepest challenge of the contemporary news environment.